Authorities are searching for a little girl they believe was kidnapped from her yard in Espanola. Investigators say 5-year-old Renesmee Calzada was last seen here playing in her front yard at around 9 yesterday morning. Investigators don't believe she was taken by a family member. The Rio Rancho County Sheriff said they did arrest a man for outstanding warrants and say he may be connected to the girl's disappearance but won't say how. He has not been identified.
Right now, the search is ramping up for Renesmee Calzada. The Red Cross and numerous law enforcement agencies have more than 150 people searching for the girl and asking everyone in the neighborhood if they have seen anything. Video shows searchers out on the streets, scouring fields, and also trekking through canyons.
We will continue to follow the latest developments as they come in both tonight at 10. You can also read more online on the KRQE News app.
We're getting a look at new video that shows the moments a man tries to shoot an Albuquerque business owner with his own gun.
Feet on me pretty good, but you know what? I'm alive.
When Jaquan Abe showed up at Dan's Automotive on Eubank near I-40 last month, the owner's son grabbed his gun before confronting Abe. Abe takes a razor blade to his face. The victim's gun falls out of his waistband. Abe then tried to shoot him 3 times. A
controversial Westside project may not be happening at all. The Irving expansion project would expand the area between Cayenta Place and Rio Los Pinos Drive from 2 lanes to 4. City Councilor Cynthia Borrego wants to delay the project through December of next year. Borrego says she wants to do a traffic study.
The weather headlines for Tuesday change a little bit. We're going to see the storms expand northeast to southwest here as we pull moisture up from the south. That will eventually lead to scattered storms here in the metro area and temperatures cooling a bit by the afternoon.
An Albuquerque dessert shop is back open after a vandal caused thousands in damage. Owners of the Paleta Bar in Uptown say someone threw a rock through the window overnight. Surveillance video then shows the crook take off with the cash register. If you know anything, you're asked to reach out to police.
A UNM pharmacologist is part of a team that has uncovered a new danger of vaping. Dr. Matthew Campen joined researchers at Baylor and found that it weakens a person's immunity. They found the culprit is not nicotine, but other ingredients in e-cigarette liquid.
APS is considering a system that would save millions in energy costs. It costs $2.7 million to power all 13 high schools each year. Trisco Heritage spends about $50,000 per month on electricity alone. Now the district is considering a battery energy storage system that would store energy at night, then use it during the day.
Next Monday, the Albuquerque City Council could vote to revamp the city's website. The city plans to spend nearly $300,000 over 5 years to bring its website up to date. They hope to make the website bolder and make it look less like a typical government website. They want to put together the information by topic instead of department.
New at 6, as faculty at UNM prepare to vote on the creation of a union next month. The provost is speaking out against it. University of New Mexico Provost James Paul Holloway says in a memo, a union will not solve any of the pressing issues that challenge UNM. He asked faculty to give the office of the provost a chance to address UNM's problems.
New Mexico's new public education secretary is already getting to work. Secretary Ryan Stewart says he has already traveled to a school on the U.S. and Mexico border. Stewart says the public education department is choosing among contract proposals to create a new statewide student testing system to replace the park test.
The state is speaking out after an Albuquerque man says he is frustrated he wasn't notified about an admissions test. Craig Loy says he got an email from the MVD saying his car registration had been suspended, but he never got a notification saying he needed to get an admissions test. You'll remember more than 2 years ago, some people said they stopped getting postcard notices. An MVD spokesperson says they never stopped the notices.
The Metro Threat Index for Tuesday goes up slightly to a 4 here. We're still going to have those warm afternoon temperatures, but scattered afternoon thunderstorms will push the threat level just up a bit.
Video shows a New Mexico man out on the open waters riding out Hurricane Dorian.
Now you can tell how much this is tipped.
Captain of the Annie Bonnie, Michael Brown, is from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Brown says he and his shipmate rode out a Hurricane Dorian in the Atlantic Ocean. Brown says he originally thought he was going up against a tropical storm.
Now on to a story getting thousands of shares on social media. Turns out a Kroger grocery store in Dallas, Texas, claimed to have Hatch Green chili from, quote, the island of New Mexico. At the bottom it says it is, quote, the produce of the island of New Mexico.
Well, the city of Rio Rancho is saving money with the installation of new solar panels. The city will now use the solar array off Don Julio to help power the city's water waste treatment plant. Early estimations show the project is expected to save the city's utilities department more than $100,000 annually. We could be seeing the trees changing color as soon as next month. The map created by SmokyMountains.com shows the northern mountains we'll see near peak fall foliage by October 12th. While here in the metro, we should begin to see the trees peak between October 19th and the 26th. More news coming up tonight at 10, but first, Van Tate in next with the sports desk.